In the meantime, the United Football League, once the XFL or the USFL, they merged together, and unfortunately we lost our franchise, the Michigan Panthers, which I know some people in our area enjoyed. But if you look at the new makeup of the league, you can kind of see why the Panthers aren't included. These are the capacities of the stadiums that the UFL teams are going to play in. 28,000, 19,900, 20.5 thousand. 20,000, 20,656, 11,700, 25,500. The St. Louis Battlehawks play, and it says the capacity is 39,000, but they're in that dome. So they're the only one with a massive stadium. But, you know, the Panthers played in Ford Field. If you have the right size stadium, I think that is a huge component of minor league sports success.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the USPBL is great. It's why I wanted the Panthers to retrofit and upgrade Wayne State Stadium and play there. But nonetheless, and there are new teams in the UFL. The Columbus Aviators, the Louisville Kings, and I believe the other one is the Orlando Storm. The Orlando Storm. So those are the new ones, but no more Michigan Panthers. Here are some of the rules that they are implementing, and the question is, do you want to see any of these in the NFL? 60-plus yard field goals will be worth 4 points. Do you like this rule?
I do.
Do you?
I do. I think it means something to kick it from 60. To have the same point total for something that's kicked from, 22 yards and 60 yards seems just incongruous. So I love the idea of having because 60-yard field goals don't happen all the time. To get an extra point for it, I'd be all for it. I love it.
Kang, do you like this rule?
I don't. I think there's going to be a lot of manipulation going on. Obviously, you probably want to get like yards. Let's say you're in range for a 58-yarder. Your next play, you're going to want, if you're down by 4, you're going to want to go backwards.
Yeah.
Right? And so I actually have an idea that just make the 30 field goals, the yard field goals or less, 2 points.
Go the other direction.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You'll be doing the same thing, though.
Yeah, but at least it's from that. Like, I think they would force teams to go for it more for touchdowns.
Well, for Kang's point, I mean, how often are we going to see if the team stalls at the 10-yard line? Are they going to, on
They're going to have, if you're going for a touchdown, you're down 4, you're trying to win the game, you stall at the 10-yard line, it's 4th down or it's 3rd down. Do you have to back up 35 yards to kick the 65-yarder?
I don't know if we're going to see that stuff, but
I like the fact that UFL's doing this, by the way, though.
I don't mind that they're doing it.
Yeah, they can do whatever.
I don't want to see this in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't want to see it in the NFL, though.
All right.
You guys suck.
No punting from inside the opposing team's territory.
I don't like this because I think punting is a great strategy of the game. Mm-hmm. When you recognize
punting is winning, signed Iowa fan.
Well, when you recognize that your team is going to be in a struggle, and it's going to be a field position game, your punter matters. Mm-hmm. And I think at times you can have a weapon as a punter. So I don't like the idea of just doing away with it. I get it. It creates all the offense, and so many more teams are going for it on 4th down. When you get into that kind of second year and plus territory, you're going for it. Let those teams go ahead and do that if they want to, but I would not mandate that you have to go for it inside the 50.
Yeah, I don't like this either. I don't mind that the UFL is doing it. I just don't want to see it in the NFL.
There is a caveat.
Plus, our coach is never going to punt inside of 50 anyway.
Kang, before you answer this, there is a caveat to this rule. It also allows for being able to kick it inside the 50 if you're inside of 2 minutes of each half. So 2-minute warning.
Does Dan Campbell know the NFL doesn't have this rule already? I feel like he thinks they do. No, I don't like this rule. I think he should be able to punt, but I think more and more teams are going for it anyways, but at least give a team an option to punt if they don't want to go for it.
All right, final thing that they're implementing, tush push banned. No tush push in the UFL. Do you want to see that come to the NFL?
No. I'm fine with the tush push. It's a play. I think if you want to I think it just needs to be ruled on and reviewed quicker than what it is. I think if you've got teams that are lining up incorrectly, call it. I think there's a lot of that goes on that they just allow for an illegal formation. I'm not a big fan of having the constant push, go, and it's a rugby scrum and it takes forever before the play's over with. I think there's a time.
You mean the tush push?
Well, it's not always that. I mean, I think there's a place for it, but I don't like how a play can be absolutely stalled. You wait 1,000, 2, 1,000, then finally it breaks through, and then you're going to allow that. I think that's crap, and that happens in college and in pros. So maybe there's a time limit or whatever, but I think you leave the tush push in. I know that's going to be unpopular.
Yeah, I hate it, and I'm glad that I hope this is the one rule that the NFL picks up. Okay?
Yeah, I hate it too. I think the sports in the NFL, it's all about entertainment, and to me, it's just not enjoyable as a fan to watch. And then on top of that, the refs and umpires, they don't know how to call it correctly. So false start, offsides, when does the play end? It's dumb. I hope the NFL. I don't think they're voting on it this year, unfortunately, but eventually, I hope they get rid of it.